Hey all you viewers, been named later, how we doing? Alright, by now I know you've already seen the Tekto Elara Acid Bath Part 1. Classic failure, alright? Today, we're back for Part 2. There's a lot different in this go-around. Why am I filming here right now? Well, I gotta go clean a little bit in the kitchen before we go down there and really go over this thing. So bear with me, we're gonna be back in about, what Chuck Worley say? 2 and 2? There you go. Alright, so here we are outside. As you can see, it's already in its new little acid bath. I'm taking a suggestion from Doc P91B, and we're using, what is that, Mercuric, whatever acid? We're using that. So, just to show you, I seriously... No way. Okay. There's the side I didn't screw with. There's the side I spent most of the morning taking... Oh, this is going to be unreal. Taking a Dremel to and putting on the Ken Onion Work Sharp. So I got that down to about as bare metal as I could. And we're going to let that soak for 20 minutes and come back to that. So stay tuned. Alright, so I know this is kind of a short video, okay? I've already gone through the whole strip down and everything before, but we're getting to be about that end, and I've got to tell you, I am honestly shocked. Right out of the acid bath. That's the side I took down to almost bare metal this morning. I am really, truly shocked. But yeah, so let's go rinse her off and see. But I can already see there's a little bit of issues because the patterns are vastly different on both sides. But still, let's go rinse her off. And sorry, I kind of forgot the tripod, so this is going to be interesting. Right there, that front is vastly different than what it was before. There's some problems in the back, but we're going to get a closer look at this thing here in just a moment. We'll get into it in a moment. Alright, look. I'm going to hit this thing with Windex. I'm going to hit pause and we'll see you on the table. Alright, now normally we're on the table. We have the camo pattern and all that fun stuff. But, alright, this is what I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay. Up towards the front, the pattern definitely changed. So, see that part that's missing right there? See how on the side I didn't touch, going all the way down? That their pattern is still there. You can kind of see, going through there, some of the things that I took like a grinder wheel to from a Dremel, you can still see the scratch marks from it. You can still see their faint pattern, but it's not coming in as dark, you know, like over here. What struck me as funny was, the moment I dipped it in, and I pulled it out thinking maybe I should add more of that acid, I saw the pattern coming right back in, and I was like, there is just no way. I took that thing down to shiny metal. But even this, through here, to me looks different. Now, you see how they have, like, wavy lines up here? The other thing I thought was funny was, by the way, sorry, I ground out that little line going down the top, and it came back, so that definitely confirms to me that this is San Mai. So, if they took two different patterns of Damascus steel and basically pressed it together and welded it in, okay, but you've got, you can see here, the pattern's going like that, up top. Over here, it looks more like concentric little circles up top. It's a lot duller than it was last time, and what strikes me is also funny is I don't know how well you can see it through here. The pattern really didn't come back through areas I took down below, in my opinion, where I should have gone. But hey, that's just what happens when you use a Ken Onion Workshop, you know, that bench grinder, the really, really powerful one, and you use a Dremel to really, really get in there. But this is part 2. I gotta admit, I'm shocked it came back. I expected dull gray metal like that. Oops, sorry. Like that right up here. That's what I really, truly expected. Now, granted, the company came out after and all the flack it got and said, well, we never claimed it was Damascus. We just said it was Damascus pattern. But like I showed you in that last video, the same blade is being marketed under another company's name as Damascus steel. So here's part 2. I know it's a short video because honestly, you don't need me talking for 20 minutes while this thing is soaking in an acid bath. I spent the morning, I took the blade down to the shiny parts, I put it on my social media, went to Walmart because Doc P gave me the great insight on that whatever that acid that I showed you. All right, now I'm not saying Doc P is the be-all, end-all, know-all of everything, knife and forge welding and everything else related, but he said this is what I use on my etchings. So, okay, I've got something. I don't need to wait for the ferric acid to get here, which is due in like 6 or 7 days, but still, that'll be another project for another day. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. Seriously, I want to know what you guys think. To me, this is a truer proving that this really is not Damascus steel. It's just heavily laser etched in there, and I guess I got some of it gone because that backside should look a lot more like that front side. God, that sounds bad, and with you perverted little minds out there, I can't wait for the comments. But still, like I said, I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. There you go. Part 2 with the Tekto Elara acid bath. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope all of you are having a great day today.